Now You See Me, Now You Don't is the newest installment in the Now You See Me franchise after almost 10 years since the second installment. And this is a pretty good movie. I had a really good time with it. All the horsemen are back. Like everybody, every protagonist that you can think of in the Now You See Me franchise comes back for this one. Plus, you got 3 new people, Dominic Sessa, Justice Smith, Ariana Greenblatt. They are all great. There's just a whole new set of tricks. I think that there's some really interesting set pieces here, specifically this mansion that pops up right around the middle of the movie, and you spend about a good 25 minutes at that one location, but it's just so interesting. They built up these really cool looking rooms and just made it so engaging. And there's this one sequence in that mansion where all of the magicians begin doing tricks with these cards, just showing what they are capable of. And it was so great. This is why you come to the movies. The one sort of letdown in the magic action department with this film is that early on, one character gets to show off a skill that they have, and it's the kind of thing that you would have expected to be paid off later in the movie, but they never really do pay it off. I mean, you kind of see that person has that set of skills in one other scene, but it's not highlighted, it just kind of happens. And I wish that there was a chance for that skill to be highlighted and really called back to, because that just doesn't really happen in this film. I don't want to spoil what that skill is or who the character is, but I think you'll know if you've seen the movie or when you see the movie. In general, the story is just not that interesting, and instead you have this magic that just kind of masks over it that's super interesting instead. And as a heist film structure, it's not that great either. The heist works a lot sooner than it should, so then it becomes a chase and runaway, and I don't know, it felt like that certain things in this movie happen a lot easier than they should be able to happen, and that makes a bit more of the movie less engaging in terms of actual difficulty, and instead you're just watching cool magic without there being real stakes behind them. But luckily here you have Rosamund Pike playing the villain using this probably super unrealistic South African accent that is just off the charts. Every time she says a line, you're just drawn in. You're hooked. It's just I don't care if she's talking about how to sharpen a pencil. It'll be interesting. Everyone in the main cast is good. I think Dominic Sessa is the real standout in terms of all of these horsemen. Can we just talk about the fact that Morgan Freeman is back in a major movie? I feel like I haven't seen him in a theater or just in a movie in such a long time. Unfortunately here, I just don't think he has that same late 2000s, early 2010s aura that he used to have, but it's really good to see him. Overall, I think that Now You See Me is a good franchise to bring back, and at the end it does set up more films to come, and I hope they follow through with that. It's nice to have a heist movie franchise that doesn't just tackle it from a point of view that heists are interesting and rich people are bad, but I do think has a bit more of a meaning behind it, which is that rich people have taken all of this wealth from your working class people, your everyday people, and that money, that wealth should be given back and redispersed among those people. It's a little different than your Fast and Furious, your Den of Thieves, in terms of the morals behind the heist. Granted, it's super on the nose. It does not shy away from telling you exactly what its themes and intentions are, but I do think that that's fine. You need your franchises like that are just super, super digestible, where you don't really need to think deeply about it. And Now You See Me, Now You Don't is gonna get just a solid 3 stars in what I think is shaping out to be a really solid year for movies all around. But anyways, what about all of you? What did you think of Now You See Me, Now You Don't? If you've already seen it, if you haven't, feel free to come back after you do and let me know. I would love to start a discussion about this movie. I will see you all in the next review. Take care.